Hey, it's John at Vision Advisors, and I want to say thank you for just taking a quick pause to jump into a product that we have been excited about here at Vision for a while. You know, many of you that we talk with in the marketplace every day have clients that they've got guaranteed income pretty much figured out, but they're looking for a place to grow money. They don't want to pay fees. They want something simple, something sleek, something that's maybe really kind of a throwback to the old annuity days when annuities just knew how to grow money. You've got an opportunity today to revisit an interesting story built around a no fee accumulation focused indexed annuity presented by my good friend from Legacy Marketing Group, Mr. James Marco. Many of you that were at our producer conference that we recently held here in Hot Springs had a chance to spend some time with James, and we love the folks at Legacy, and we're excited to have James back on us. And I specifically asked him to come on to spend some time focusing on this particular annuity, which has become one of our more popular products among producers because of the simplicity of the product and the fact that for the clients that are looking to grow money, it just makes sense. So, James, let's talk about this strength and simplicity meeting modern innovation.
Thank you so much, Mr. John Terry. James Marco with Legacy. And yes, as John just said, this is kind of like a throwback. I'm going to use the word old school on just grow the money, accumulate the funds, and also give a real you're guaranteed to make money guarantee at the end of the surrender period. This is just like some annuities that might sound familiar from 15, 20 years ago. I have a real make money guarantee and a chance to make even more. So let's explore that. This is going to be a quicker overview. The call to action is I give you some of these exciting features and little nuggets you probably want to double check with Vision. Is this available through the maximum issue age? Is this available through what issue age? So give Vision a call, 800 505 8489 for anything that grabs your interest on this product. Older ages are going to be a standout, but let's explore. Let's kind of go back to some of the annuities we like from 15, 20 years ago. First, the backer of the paper, Legacy, we build great insurance products with A-rated carriers. In a nutshell, America is exactly what you're looking for. Midwest-based, A-rated, older than you or your client. They're over 100 years old. Bonus check mark. They're one of the largest independently, privately held. Just an A-rated, Midwest-based American company called Americo. Yes, exactly what you're looking for in your insurance carrier. Legacy partnered with them and have come out with, I think, a product that is really needed in our marketplace. Something that's real simple, straightforward, does simple sell? Are there some clients out there looking for either simple or just straightforward products? Maybe you're looking for that. I have a client who just wants a guarantee and some upside and something very straightforward. I think I love the products in our space. Some have gotten more complex, and being in the space, I like some of these bells and whistles. Well, this product is kind of that throwback. Here's a very straightforward product with accumulation and not a lot of these extra bells and whistles. So anyone that is asking for no income riders or no fees, this product does not even have an income rider option. There's no income rider conversation. It has no fees. Why are people asking for no income riders, no fees? Maybe they just want to keep it simple and want to know the absolute worst case scenario. If you have a client who keeps saying, I want, what's the guarantee? What's the guarantee? And by the way, what's the guarantee? You're going to want to look at ClassicMark because you've asked for some of these things and Legacy has absolutely delivered. Let's take a few different looks at ClassicMark here. It's easy to explain. It's easy to sell. It's easy to market. Does a confused client help the sales process if your client's very confused? No, this is a great product to keep things straightforward. So for starters, it's just really easy to explain. Probably the easiest fixed index annuity to explain out there with one of the best guarantees. First of all, the whole conversation about fees, there's no mandatory fees, no smoking here, no fees on the product at all. There's one optional one I'll tell you about in a minute. Two, the whole income rider conversation, there's no income rider even available. If you're curious, it's a 5x5 for annuitization. You can talk with John with some laddering concepts. You can grow the money in here, and then in 5 years annuitize for a short 5-year payout or a lifetime payout. Again, that's old school. There's no income rider. We can just grow the money. There's an option to annuitize. It's a 5x5. By the way, there's no market value adjustment. I'll throw that in there as well. Just a real clean contract, kind of old school. You can just take systematic withdrawals. You could annuitize. You can grow the money and move on to greener pastures, but there's no income rider, and that whole part of the conversation is off. There's no income rider on the product. Third, we have a premium bonus, an upfront, fully credited premium bonus, old school, just like they were designed from years past. Now, we also have a no bonus version. The trade-off is you skip the bonus, you get a little bit higher rates and caps, or you take the upfront bonus, which is available through age 80. This bonus, it's fully credited right away. And at Legacy, we think it's better to be upfront. This is not a vesting bonus. This is a fully credited, it's easy to explain, there's no wait. 100,000 is 104,000. It just goes in there right away. That springboards growth from day one. There's no vesting schedule or no clawbacks. If you don't know what these are, don't worry about it. This is an old school fully credited bonus that just in full. It's almost like nowadays with some vesting products, you have to ask about the vesting schedule. When does it vest? If I take a withdrawal, is there a retroactive, takeaway or clawback? All these little snakes in the grass. No snakes in the grass. You want to do the bonus? Here it is. It's part of your death benefit. It's part of the statement. It's available for surrender or withdrawal. Write that one down. I'm going to circle back on that in just a second. Available for surrender or withdrawal. It's included in the death benefit. It can offset, stock market losses, or if there's a little surrender charge, here's 4% to offset. It's fully credited, and it may offset future heritage maximizer charges. Here's the one optional rider that's phenomenal. Probably want to just dive right into that, but I'll have to hold off. When I mentioned the bonus was 4% instantly credited, well, and I said it's available for withdrawal, this is products from years past. This has 10%, not the industry standard anymore. You see 5% liquidity and 7%. Well, this has 10% penalty-free withdrawal right after the 30-day free look period. Whether you do the no bonus version for the little bit higher rate, or you take the upfront bonus, the 4% bonus, yes, guess what? 100,000's 104,000. 30 days later, you have 10% available of the 104,000. You can get a bonus and yank it right back out. You can take 10%. Instant liquidity inclusive of that bonus. You don't see that very often. Also, the penalty free in year zero, even if clients don't know if they want it or don't know if they're going to use it, they all seem to want it. First year liquidity, hard to find. You may like that to help fund other things move the money here, pull money out to fund something else. There's a lot of things you can do. Explore that with Mr. John Terry, but first year, or call it year zero liquidity, yes, year one, available on the contract. Very client friendly. And then I've been saving two things for you. One, it's got the best minimum guarantee in the industry. 1.6 on 100% of the premium. $100,000 10 years later would be $117,203. The client's guaranteed this real minimum make money guarantee, 17.2% compounded out, or they can walk in 10 years with the greater of their account value. We hope it blows this number away. But this is a true, you're guaranteed to make something 1.6%, tax deferred and compounding, or the greater of your account value, just like those annuities from maybe years past. A true make money guaranteed minimum value. Now, this is for issued products in 2019. This guarantee looks like it's going back to 1.0. If you're listening to a recording, it's probably going to 1% on 100% in 2020. Still the industry best, but right now it's at 1.6. Point is, if you got anything we can get in and issued in 2019, there's a slightly better minimum guarantee. Next year, it's still going to be the best out there, 1% on 100%, not 1 on 87.5, but a real, we're guaranteed for you to make something. 6, we have powerful strategies. We won't have time here. I want to wrap it up, but we have old school and new school. We have S&P with a cap on the way up. We have S&P on a cap on the way down. We have S&P monthly cap. We have a 2-year S&P. We have S&P strategies, old school. We got new school. We got Morgan Stanley, a great 1 year and 2 year uncapped indices that you'll want to talk with John Terry about. We can give you more information. I really like the Morgan Stanley and the new 5 year. These are the new school modern strategies with volatility control. And this is a very unique 5 year strategy that credits annually. You can get annual crediting each and every for the first 4 years, and then waiting for the big number at the end of 5 years. So we have 1 year strategies, we have multi-year strategies, we have S&P strategies, even an inversion on an S&P on a down to hit a cap, which is unique. And then we have new school strategies, Morgan Stanley and a new 5 year strategy. I really don't have time to get into, but we have it all. I have new school and old school, a lot of different ways to make money. And talk about an objection overcomer. John, maybe you can elaborate, but a client tells you, hey, the tea leaves, the market's going to crash, come back and see me next year. Well, we have an inversion strategy to hit a cap on a down market. Why wait? We can allocate to that now or years down the road if the market does get ugly. We have a way to make money on a down market or an up market, and we have different ways to win, S&P or New School. Lastly, the easy to sell, the options, it's bonus or no bonus, and then this Heritage Maximizer. I'm going to give a quick overview of it. John, I do want you to jump in here because this looks like a slide that you would come up with a brain and the cognitive thing, but it's an optional death benefit rider that adds 30% to the accumulation value at the end of the third contract year. I'm going to elaborate on some of the mechanics, but John, jump in and just, I want to hear your take on this powerful rider. It's an optional rider. It's 0.3% down here, buys 30% to the accumulation value. John, by all means, give us a quick pitch if you could in your own words.
You know, this is a popular strategy, James, and thank you for the chance to jump in. This is a very popular strategy among a number of our producers, and here's really the validation for that. You know, think about a client that has been accumulating money for a period of time. Maybe it's qualified dollars or even non-qualified dollars that they intend to leave to heirs. Maybe they're taking RMDs, but they want to pass on the balance, or it's money that they never intend to touch or want to touch, and they want to pass that on to kids or the grandkids. What's the downside of receiving money in an annuity? All of those internal gains are going to be taxed when that money is distributed. This 30% enhancement, which is paid in a lump sum, allows your clients to pass on to their heirs essentially more money. You know, if you figure average 25% thereabouts, average federal rate that's going to be paid out on a lot of those gains, and then maybe they've got some state tax, clients end up netting more if they are the recipient as a beneficiary of this product with this 30% death benefit enhancement than they would be without it. And if you do the math, it's 30 basis points to get a 30% death benefit enhancement. That's 100 to 1 leverage. And it's amazing to do the math on that to see the power of this in action.
Yeah, quick example. If I got this product, I'm 44 years young, and if I had $1 million and I put it in here, this leverage without limits, there's not a 10-year like stopgap or a dollar stopgap. Me at 44, and if I had $1 million, put it in the contract, and if I died in 50 years at 94 years old, and if my $1 million grew to 3 million or 5 million or 10 million, pick a number, we're going to add 30% to the accumulated value, what it grew to. A lump sum, as John said, all I have to do is wait 3 years. It's a 0.3% charge to add 30%, as he said, 100 to 1 leverage without limits. And even if I died in 50 years and my account, is tenfold where it started, that's a lump sum death benefit. Really powerful. Let's go ahead and move forward, but it's available on all versions of ClassicMark, the no bonus or the bonus version. The 4% bonus actually pays for that 0.3% rider charge all 10 years. The charge is so small, the bonus of 4% would pay for it. It's worth a conversation. And if you ever had a client kind of turn to you and say anything to the effect, my goal is to put this money in a safe place, maybe take money, RMDs or systematic or emergency access, grab money I might need for an emergency, but my goal is really to leave as much money on to my beneficiaries or my family. Well, we're talking about an annuity with this great death benefit rider. Take your RMDs. If the product does great and you have more money in there than you put in there, we're adding 30% to that higher accumulation value. If you lived into your 90s and RMDs are bleeding your money down a little bit, when you die, well, this might replenish some of those RMDs, giving your bennies more money to inherit. And yes, it's lump sum. It's phenomenal. I can continue to talk about it. I must click and finish the presentation. We want to keep this short. It's just super easy and straightforward product, folks. Here's the surprise. It's available through age 90. Products
What'd you
available
say?
through age
That's
90.
available. What age?
I'm going to do this backwards. Products available through age 90. The bonus versions are available through age 80. The Heritage Maximizer is available through age 75. Call John Terry. Let him know what state and age of your client. We have a fixed index annuity through age 90 with a bonus and through including age 80. And if they're 75 and younger, the best death benefit rider I can find under the sun. It's a no fee, unless you have the optional rider, a clean contract with real bonuses, real guarantees, first year liquidity. It's the easiest fixed index annuity to sell. If you're looking for client acquisition, you do seminars. Tell them about ClassicMark. This is the most straightforward product. It's an easy one to just get their mind around. This Heritage Maximizer is the best bang for your buck out there. And as you get into it, here's the quick summary. Age 90, no bonus. Bonuses through 80. Optional Heritage Max through age 75. Again, no market value adjustment, first year liquidity. Just a clean contract that hopefully you're looking for with one of the industry best guarantee. Bonuses are up front, A-rated. Ask John about your commission. And then also ask about our #1 selling product at Legacy, Liberty Mark. It's like ClassicMark on steroids. This one does have a built-in fee that buys up the rates and caps. You can show clients this product with no fee. Here it is over here on steroids. They both have the same guarantee. ClassicMark actually helps sell our #1 product and vice versa. If you're totally fee adverse, we got a great solution here. If you want to put it on steroids and buy up your rates and caps, talk to John about how you would net out ahead. These are like a good 1-2 punch. Our #1 product and the most simple product, the king of accumulation and the king of the most straightforward products with the best, guarantees and first year liquidity. You're looking at it. So for your 1-2 punch, they work well together. You might just need product training if you're selling that. So with that, compliance wants to say hello. That's the number for Legacy. John, back to you, but 800-505-8489 is the number for Vision Advisors. Give John Terry a call to review these things, or give us a call at Legacy if we can be of service. Back to you, John.
Hey, James, thank you so much. I was thinking as you were talking about dropping $1 million into an account in your 40s and that growing, well, even if it just did nothing more than double over a 10 or 15-year period of time and you passed away, instead of leaving $2 million to your heirs, you're now leaving $2.6 million. Now, once you think about that with your
term coverage.
I mean, it's essentially.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's essentially a life insurance benefit per se. You're buying an opportunity to significantly increase the dollars. Where we see producers using this with their clients, that 10% immediate liquidity after 30 days, if a client wants to put some money but they're concerned about a what if I need to get a little cash and I need to have access because an emergency arises, there's a parachute to be able to jump out of the airplane while it's still flying and pull some money out with you. If you die early and you don't get to pass the money on, or pass the money to yourself, but pass it on, you have an opportunity for a nominal fee to pass more. This is a powerful strategy, and there's a new product that has come out we didn't even touch on today that not only gives you a 1-2 punch, gives you a 1-2-3 punch, all with the same carrier. So let me just encourage you to do this. If you've got an opportunity for growth and you want to explore 3 powerful growth strategies, ClassicMark being one that we're seeing a lot of interest in, but it's also helping us lead to the conversation on 2 additional growth products also available through Legacy that we'd love to have a conversation on you with as well. Our number, as James said, is 1-800-505-8489. Again, 1-800-505-8489. When the voice prompt comes on, press 0. You'll be connected to the first available team member on our sales team, and we look forward to an opportunity to help you see success and write more business as you serve your clients well. Thanks for joining us, and have a great day.